This is going to be one of the realest videos I've ever made regarding relationships. I was thinking about something earlier this morning that nobody ever really talks about when it comes to relationships. This is one of the most important risks that you'll need to understand whenever you're dealing with or whenever you're in a relationship, right? A lot of you guys are probably saying, oh, you're probably going to talk about cheating. Nah, this is not the biggest risk. And I wouldn't even say it's like a big risk. It's just a realization that you have to come to terms with if you're going to be in a relationship, right? Is cheating part of it? Yeah, your partner could definitely cheat. Your partner could definitely lie on you. But there's another aspect of it that we need to examine. Like the video, comment your thoughts so far. Share the video, subscribe to the channel if you like me and my content. Support the channel. All the ways you can support it are in the description below. Whenever you get into a relationship, there's one thing you have to recognize. There's one caveat that you have to acknowledge. And that caveat is you can't control another person. The only thing you can do is present yourself as a worthy person, present a situation, present an environment that would be conducive for a healthy relationship. That's all you can do on both sides, man or woman, right? So whenever you bring somebody into that situation, you need to be aware of that you can't control the other person, because at any second, if that other person doesn't want to be with you, the relationship's over. Right? And it can really be no really justification for it besides them being, they just want to be single. They just want to be alone. They just want to date other people. Whatever their reason is, right? They don't have to give you a good justification for it. They could just say, hey, I'm done. And I think this part gets overlooked a lot in relationships. Guys think, well, I presented one of the best environments that she's ever going to be in. Well, her perception might be different. Well, I do everything for my man. The perception might be different. For a relationship to work, both of you have to want to be in the relationship. Both of you have to be happy and content with the relationship. The moment that one person isn't content, doesn't want to be in a relationship, the relationship just died right then. Now, granted, you guys might not break up right then, but at that moment, that relationship's done. And there's not really anything you can do to make that person stay. Right? There's not much you can do. You can't convince them. You've done everything you can do. You have to realize and get this through your head that you can't control a person. You guys could be going good for 3 years, married for 10 years. But if one of you isn't content, if one of you isn't with the relationship, it's over. And you're going to be pulling teeth trying to convince that other person that already has made their mind up. This is one of the things you have to be aware of whenever you get into relationships. You have to go into it thinking, hey, at any second, this person could say, I don't want to do this no more. Excuse me. And you have to understand that and prepare for it at some level. This is one of the things that nobody talks about when it comes to dating. They put emphasis on cheating. They put emphasis on money, all these different things, right? But I feel like me telling you this understanding of how human behavior works, it will give you a clearer understanding, and you'll be able to see and accept the realities that come with relationships, right? There's many aspects of relationships that you have to be aware of. There's many aspects of everything that you have to be aware of before you get involved in those situations. If you go out gambling and you never prepare for losing money, you're doing it wrong. Before you jump into a relationship, if this shit goes wrong, will I be all right? That's my video. You guys comment your thoughts below. Like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you guys like me and my content. And we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.